It's FastPass day. I am one with the FastPass. The FastPass is one with me. I am one with the FastPass. The FastPass is one with me. Good morning, folks. I'm Jen, and welcome back to the Magic and the Music. It's super early in the morning, which can only mean one thing: FastPass booking day. Today is the morning when I get to book our FastPasses for our upcoming Disney trip, which opens 7 a.m. Eastern, 60 days before your check-in date. And if you live on the West Coast like us, that means 4 a.m. Eastern. So it's currently 3:54. I'm not even sure if I'm fully awake. I don't even know what day it is, but I am ready to book those FastPasses. Let's go get them. All right. So the first thing I do is I start off having a spreadsheet. It's early, and I color code where I'm going to be on each day, and then I go through and I list the top choices, like what I would like to do on each day. And then I actually prioritize the order that I'm going to go for these. So I have this list of priorities, which actually I've set up on my iPad here so that I have kind of a double screen going. Then I'm going to move on over to the Disney World website, and you can see we're at 3:58 a.m. Things are starting to tick down. Normally I would start booking at day 4 and then some of the farther out ones, and then jump back and do 1, 2, 3, because those don't have quite as many they don't have as many options, because people usually already booked those up, right? So your best bet is to put your difficult to get fast passes. You want to put those day 4 in your trip or later. Now we're going to watch the clock really closely because we're at 3:59. Sometimes I will even highlight the little clock so I can see it's 3:59 and 10 seconds. My computer tends to be quite accurate, and I'm going to go ahead and do my sign in as soon as I hit 4 a.m. Oh, just saying that out loud makes it sound pretty nutty, doesn't it? 4 a.m. So we're kind of waiting here. So anyways, we do that. A lot of people like to have a fresh sign in right when the clock strikes 4. So I have this priority list. Just real quick, it is here. If you're looking at this priority list here, this is the order in which I'm going to try to book things. And I kind of have like a preferred order that I'm going for. So let's take a look back at this. Okay, now we're really starting to count down here. Getting close. And then we're gonna hit our sign in button just as soon as we hit 4 a.m. That should be about within a second of what Disney is recognizing. So we're gonna hit sign in. Here we are. Let's get in there. Hopefully everything's working for us and my computer is functioning. And then I'm gonna go right here to get FastPass. The computer would keep up. And you can see there are actually some fast passes in here. Oh, come on, wake up. Come on, you can do it. It's taking forever. So I need to check my party. So I'm gonna do that. It would really help if I didn't have so many people on here. But I have a lot of people in my thing. Okay, so then I start going down my list. So we're looking at 7-Eleven and Hollywood Studios. I'm gonna jump right there. July 11th, there we are. And we're gonna shoot for Hollywood Studios, and let's just see what we can get. First choice, Mickey and Minnie. I don't know if that's possible. Looks like it's probably out. Oh, yeah, it's out. Okay, second choice would be if we could get, nope, Slinky Dog we cannot get. Let's take, okay, well then we wanna get a Rock and Roller Coaster. That's probably the earliest one we can get. And we're gonna go with, oh, that's all we need. Okay. Well, let's confirm that one. We're gonna move on. And again, that wasn't like my ideal choice, but I'm just gonna go with it for now. We just keep rolling as fast as we can. Number 2 choice, we're going on 7/13 Hollywood Studios again. So let's jump over to July 13th. Let's see what we can find there. Hollywood Studios, which of course a lot of these hot picks gonna be Hollywood Studios. We can only get a 6:30 Mickey and Minnie. I guess we'll take that. Sometimes we can click and get a few options, but the problem is that a lot of people are just gonna be grabbing these. So, oh, see, that already got taken. Okay, so we're gonna take that and we're gonna go Rock and Roller Coaster is our second choice. Same day, we're gonna pick a rock and roller coaster attraction there. And these top few slots or so are like the hardest ones. Okay, so we want a rock and roller coaster. That's my daughter's favorite. 9:30 a.m., we'll take that. Okay, great. And then we want a Tower of Terror. So let's do same day, continue same day. And we are shooting for Tower of Terror, and then we're gonna keep rolling. See if we can, see what we can fill in. And it just kind of, you're going. Okay, we're looking for a rock and roller coaster. There's, we'll take the 11:25, okay? Now, no, okay. No. Okay. Shoot, okay, so I guess my husband has something else? That's wrong. That's just straight up wrong. Let's try this one. Well, okay, so we'll have to resolve that later. Okay, we're gonna jump over to our number 3 thing that we're trying to book here. Okay, so we're going for 7:14. I'm gonna pick my party again, and again, this gets, there she is. I hate it when the people change their icons because then you're like, who are you? Okay, so we're going for 7:14. Let's see what we can pick up in Animal Kingdom. We only have 1 day in Animal Kingdom. Flight of Passage, we will happily take a 1:45. And then we've got Kilimanjaro Safari. Okay, we're gonna confirm that one. Great, that was a hard one to get. Same day, we're gonna get a Kilimanjaro Safaris. Let's see what we can get there. And again, I know this is like just flying by, but that's what you have to do, especially if you have a long trip. Okay, Kilimanjaro, we have a 10:30 breakfast, so let's pick like the 9:35, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Okay, yes, that's fine. We should be fine to get to our meal because it's close by. And then we're gonna pick one more, which is gonna be Expedition Everest, and we just have to try to avoid those other 2 times. Maybe we could do it later in the day. Let's see. I know it's Rope Drop Expedition Everest. Let's go. Okay, when do we have plans? So, oh, bummer. Okay, well, I don't remember what time I booked for Flight of Passage. I feel like it was 1 something. Let's shoot for like 12. Does that work? Okay, it looks like it lets me do that one. 4th choice, we got our party again. We just keep rolling. We're now to number 4 on our list.
If you like this video, like and subscribe and hit the bell notifications to get notified of our future content.
And that is for July 12th. And we are looking for Magic Kingdom, and we want to get 7 Dwarfs if we can. Let's see. It's way down there. It's alphabetical order, so it's way down there. Okay, we have to take 4:45 p.m. Whatever, we'll take it. Peter Pan is our 2nd choice we were looking for, and then Space Mountain. Same day. Okay, got our party. The more you do this, the faster you'll get. See if we can find a Peter Pan. Oh, that's a nice early one. We'll take that. And then we want to fill in the last one with a Space Mountain. So let's go and see if we can find a Space Mountain. I wish that 7 Dwarfs Mine Train was earlier in the day, and I might even consider changing that. We'll kind of see. But like, it's good. You just want to lay down your FastPasses and just get them kind of set first, and then you can tweak them. Okay, Space Mountain. Let's go like, no, 10:20, just a little later. Can I do 10:30? I think I can. Yes, okay. So now we're down to number 4 on our list. We're making great time, and we are going back to Hollywood Studios. Okay. All right, so let's go to our next date. We're on number 5 on our list. Got our party, and we are going to back to Hollywood Studios on the 16th of July. So we're going in there. Let's see what we can get. And it's gonna be, we're looking for Mickey and Minnie's, and I think I might take that earlier time of Mickey and Minnie's. Yeah, we'll just take the earliest we can. And maybe Smuggler's Run. Oof, I don't know. We'll see what we can do there. I think I'm gonna take this one. Okay, and then we want a Rock and Roller Coaster and Toy Story Mania or Tower of Terror. I haven't booked that either of those yet. So I'm kind of in my head thinking like, what did I miss? What do I need to pick up? Okay, so we want Rock and Roller Coaster. Here we are. We love those. We like a nice, pretty early FastPass. 9:35. Okay, and let's get one more, and we're shooting for either Tower of Terror or Toy Story Mania. See what we can get. Okay, any Tower of Terror? Yeah, plenty of those. Or Toy Story Mania, we can take our pick. Let's do, we have a 9:35, so we need one of these other times. Okay, 10:40 should be good. Great, and those are like pretty close together. Okay, like physically. Okay, so now we're going to number 6 on our list. We're doing okay so far? All right, and this is gonna be another Hollywood Studios date, and it's on the 19th. And let's see if we can get an earlier Mickey and Minnie is what I'd really like. July 19th. Apparently I cannot book that. I don't know why. Oh, I guess it thinks I can't book that far. Well, shoot. That's a bummer. Okay, well, moving on. We're gonna go to 7. And it's a bummer because we're not using that first day for anything, but it won't let me book any more days. Okay, so we're gonna go on to number 7. So this is 7:15, and we are going for Magic Kingdom. Yeah, that kind of threw off my plans, but you gotta just be flexible. So we want a 7 Dwarfs Mine Train as early as possible. Yeah, 10 a.m. we'll take it. And then we want a Space Mountain as early, like ideally like 11 would be great. Okay, same day. See if we can get an 11 a.m. By the way, I'm talking not that loudly because everyone in my household is asleep right now. So we're shooting for like an 11 a.m. Space Mountain is what we'd like. Okay, let's see. As close to 11 a.m. as possible. 11:20, I can take that. Okay, so we had an 11:20, so we need like a 12:20. Splash Mountain is what we're shooting for. 12:20 or later Splash. And I do like Splash later in the day because you get wet. And so I don't want to do it first thing in the morning. Wait till it's real hot, right? Okay, let's see. Splash Mountain. 12:20 or later, I think is what we want. Here's a 12:30. That's fine. We'll take that. And okay, that one is done. Moving on to task number 8. And that is a different day. And we are looking for some Epcot FastPasses on that day. So that will be July 17th. Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer. That last day, it thinks it reached the limit, like of how many days I could book. But I hadn't booked any on our arrival day. So like, that's kind of a bummer because it's like a waste of a day. We would have booked FastPasses in the morning, but oh well, I guess we aren't. Okay, so this is Epcot and we are looking for a late afternoon or evening and we want apparently Test Track, which I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but Spaceship Earth's unavailable, I bet. I don't see Test Track either. Oh, no, I do. Okay. And we need a later in the day Test Track. Like, let's do like a 3 p.m. might be good. Or even let's do 4:05 p.m. And then we'll do a Figment after that. So like 5:05 or later. Same day. 5:05 or later. Looking for Epcot. And you just get faster the more you do it. We're doing all right so far. A couple things that are not quite what I wanted, but like I can work with it. Okay. So 7/18. Let's book that one. 7/18. And that's gonna be Magic Kingdom. And we like Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder Mountain. So let's see, Space Mountain first. And we want 9:05. We'll take a 9:30. They probably will open at 9 that day. We'll take the 9:30. And then, so we want 10:30 or later, and we're shooting for Haunted Mansion, which has been a bit elusive. The last couple of trips, it's been down a lot. It's a little hard to get, so hopefully we can get that. And the lines have been like weirdly long. Okay, so what did I say? 10:30 or later is what we're looking for. I guess we take 10:55. Okay, and then that means 11:55 or later we can get Big Thunder Mountain. Let's find that. Same day, 11:55 or later. Okay, we're almost done with my to-do list. We want Big Thunder Mountain 11:55 or later. 11:55. Yes, please. Okay, great. So we got what we wanted. And you go later in the trip and you'll be able to get mostly, like almost exactly what you want. So let's go back. We're going to view our plans. We're going to see if there's anything that we want to tweak, anything we want to play with at all, and just kind of see how things are looking. Oh, we have a dining reservation for the Snow White character meal. Who knew? I didn't even know I had that. I had no idea that we had that. We have a Ohana reservation. When did I do these things? Do any of you do this? Tell me in the comments. Do any of you do this? You just like book stuff and you're like, wait, when did I do that? I'm just going crazy with my character meals. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so now I'm just gonna make sure I have 3 FastPasses like all the days. I think it looks pretty good here. You definitely don't want to leave any FastPasses on the table at all. So as you can see, some things turn out exactly the way you wanted, exactly to plan, and sometimes things you have to kind of like adjust on the fly. I got the whole thing booked in 23 minutes, which is actually really good. If you have a larger party, sometimes it can take longer and it gets pretty complicated. But overall, I would say this was like a very successful session. Okay, folks, so we're done booking FastPasses for this trip. And what are some key points that you need to keep in mind to have a good experience? 1, have a plan. Make sure you know which theme park you want to go to on which day. 2, sketch out what you are shooting for, what your goal is. You're not always going to get your goal. I didn't get every single thing that I was looking for, but I got pretty close. 2, have kind of a backup plan. Have something in mind that if things don't go your way, here's what my backup plan would be. Generally speaking, I just like to pick anything we like to ride that we know tends to have a long line. Try to knock those out. 3, figure out your personal FastPass strategy that works for you and your family. We generally like to knock out all the FastPasses we can as quickly as we can so that we can book more. This strategy is especially important in Magic Kingdom where there are like a million different FastPass attractions. Less important in places like Epcot, where we tend to spend the whole afternoon in the World Showcase anyway. So know what works for your family and just kind of have a plan and kind of a backup plan. And finally, be flexible because not everything's going to go your way. Even the best planners don't get everything that they want all the time. So if you didn't get what you wanted, keep checking back. Things do change and they tweak things around. Sometimes they change park hours and that can change availability. You just never know, especially if you have a real small party. You might be able to pick up something pretty awesome really, really close to your trip. Well, I hope these tips are helpful to you. I had a great time. Now I am exhausted. It is 4:40 a.m. and I am going back to bed. That's all for today. Remember, there's magic in the music and I am tired. Bye. What day is it? Did we get the FastPasses?